Hey everyone, gonna try something different today. I'm gonna do a blind tasting, literally blind. I've got no idea what beers are coming and no idea what they are. Lauren's poured them out over there and she's just gonna bring them over. What I want to do is see how much the knowledge of the style or the beer affects the taste. For example, if I know I'm gonna get given a Guinness, then I know that it's gonna be, I know what it's gonna taste like. If someone's gonna give me a stout, then and I know that it's a stout, then I know that I'm going to expect chocolate flavours, roasted flavours, things like that. But if I have no idea what it is, what it looks like, how it's meant to taste, then I just want to see if I can still pick out certain flavours. So, if it is a stout, see if I can still pick out the roasted flavours. If it's an IPA, see if I can still pick out, the hoppy flavour in there, things like that. So I'm going to put on this really fetching mask, and Lauren's going to bring over a couple of beers and I'm going to taste them and see how well I do. She should put a couple of bottles down there so you'll be able to see what they are before I do. Okay, Lauren, go!
Okay, I'll bring the bottles over first.
Okay, and this also extends to the blurb that comes on the bottles. So sometimes you get a bottle which says, will taste of summer fruits or, chocolate and things like that. So, this is to see it, to counter that as well. Okay, one. Okay, so I've got two beers, as you can see. What one should I do first, Lauren? Doesn't
Left
matter.
hand.
Left hand first, okay.
It's got a lot of foam on it.
Right.
A lot of foam.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been poured. I don't want to sniff any foam up, do I?
No.
It's not too much in aroma. Kind of maybe lightly hoppy. Some citrus. Maybe peaches, lemons, stuff like that. That actually smells really good. It's quite boozy. So I reckon about 6% or so. I'm almost getting a little bit of a hint of Brett, which is probably a bad thing actually. So let's hope that's not right. It's clean. It's really tasty, kind of quite peppery, which I think that's what the Brett. It's almost like Orval like. Maybe some blackcurrant in there, loads of flavour. I have no idea what it is. But yeah, it's really tasty. I don't think it's dark. I think it's pale. There's not that much flavour coming from the malt. Kind of slightly biscuity, and then these dry hops at the end, kind of citrusy. It's actually really tasty, whatever it is. I think it's upwards of 5% though. It's got that kind of warming flavour to it. And then the other one. Now this, I can smell chocolate in there. Kind of maybe like slightly lactic, milky. Not too much to it though. No, yeah, there's definitely chocolate in there. It tastes like a mild actually. It's slightly roasty, but there's not a great deal of bitterness. You can probably drink quite a lot of that. A little bit chocolatey, a slight dry astringency at the end. That's quite tasty too. Quite a low ABV I reckon in that one. Okay, well I better check now. Here we go. So look, I've never done a blind tasting before, so I didn't really know what to expect. Let's see. Okay. Wow. So that is the Mikkeller double IPA with Drukery, whatever, GIPA, and this is the Vivan Porter. Wow, so I managed to pick out the... Set this up like an idiot. I managed to pick out the pale and the dark. I thought this was actually a lot... I've had both of these before. I thought this was a lot weaker than it was. This one was really tasty. It's got tomahawk and Tettnang hop in it. And we do get that tangy citrus from the hops in there. That's really tasty, and this I love both of these. These beers are both really, really good. The Viva and Porter. I thought this was this is 7%, so that's quite a lot stronger than I thought it was. Which, when I taste it now, strangely tastes a lot stronger. Whether or not that's now my mind thinking it's stronger, or it actually is stronger, I have no idea. But okay, yeah, so that was an interesting experiment. I managed to pick out the pale from the dark, which is a good thing. Both of them are great beers. Both of them are really great beers. So yeah, an interesting experiment. Something I'd like to try again. Yeah, cheers.